This Cab Nemo, and I'm talking about what it means to be born again, right? Because my 23rd birthday just passed, March 30th, 2000. Aries born, you feel me? The sun. And I feel like I just served a 23-year sentence. Literally, like I just spent 23 years as this other dude. You know what I'm saying? And after, figuring out how to break out of that mind frame and get into my original mind frame, it's like I am born again. I am the person who I was made to become when I first came out of my mother. That is who I am now. Like, that child, like, I do everything I was supposed to do. And like, I do everything I was supposed to do on this earth. You see what I'm saying? I'm living the experience God plans on intending through this host. You see what I'm saying? I see the way God sees through my eyes. I am God's light. I am God's angel. See what I'm saying? I understand this now. See what I mean? And it's like, before I was blind. And I still have more to see. You know what I'm saying? But before I was blind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish people would apply Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, all that shit to themselves the way it's meant to. You know what I'm saying? They tell you the spirit is inside you, but you keep going outside of you. Weird. Come on now. Common sense. Common sense. Christ is a dude with common sense. That is Christ. That is it. You know what I'm saying? Dude who lives in reality. Everyone else is in fantasy, pretending that is reality because he can't cope with reality. That's all it is. Christ is someone who can deal in reality. That's it. It's simple. But that whole being born again thing is serious. I used to think it was a joke, but it's not. It's not. Being locked down for so long. If I was just locked down, chained up. Now it's like no strings on me, no strings attached. Instead of being a slave to man, I'm a slave to God, to the divine feminine, to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Which is funny because the Most High is a feminine and a male projecting herself as a male, which is funny. But it's like I'm no longer a slave to the false society. I'm a slave to my true self. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer a slave to my nurture. I'm a slave to my nature, if that makes sense. Slavery is always has been, always will be a thing. And that's a video within itself. But I think you'll really like that one too. I'll spin your head on. I'll make you love slavery. I'll make you love slavery, nigga. I'll make you love that shit. But find freedom in bondage. You know what I'm saying? But darkness, light in the darkness, all the same concept. Can't say you alchemist and you can't see that. You feel me? Not hearing it. But being born again is something serious, bro. I used to think it was a joke. Like, how could you be born again? How could you, you know what I'm saying, be a born again version? Well, it's like I'm literally the person I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I came on, that's who I am now. I was literally telling my friend, I said, bro, I've never had sex the way I was supposed to have sex. I never had sex the way God intends on having. I never had sex the way God's intent on experiencing sex through me. You know what I'm saying? God makes all these different host bodies to I say that instead of avatars, so you can get real with it. God makes all these host bodies because God wants to have all these experiences. God wants to experience having sex through me, so I've never done it the way God intends. You see what I'm saying? I would like get bored. I'll just be like looking off or something, and it's just like what I'll just be doing and going through the motions. And I told my friend, I'm like, bro, I feel like I never had sex. I never had the way sex I intend to. You know what I'm saying? So, and I haven't had sex in 2 years. 3 years coming in May. You feel me? I've been abstaining, not celibate. The celibacy means I've renounced sex completely. But I've been, abstaining because I ain't found the one. And there's multiple ones. It's the one who meets that vibe. There's not just one individual host body that I'll be like, oh, I want you forever and ever. No, I want you in this moment. And this moment is forever. So I can look in your eyes and not tell a lie and say, I want you forever. That's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? But when I say, like, there's multiple ones, there are multiple ones. You feel me? I'm getting off topic, but like I said, I ain't never had sex before. I've never had sex. Technically, I never had sex the way I intended to. I had sex the way I was told. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that wasn't me. That was I think, therefore I am. I think different, therefore I am different. I think like me, therefore I am me. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching myself become the person I'm watching myself become the host that my zodiac has mapped out. that my Mayan astrology has mapped out, that my human design has mapped out. I think it's important. I list all three because I think it's important to learn all three. See what I'm saying? People say like, oh, Zodiac's not really this and that third, blah, 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 blah. But when you really like, when I started becoming myself and I'm watching myself become myself, I'm like, yo, no, like Zodiac shit is real. Mayan astrology is real. Human design is real. See what I'm saying? That shit is real to the letter, to the T. And it's like, it's only becoming real because I'm becoming real. Like the realer I get, the more into myself I get, the more into my place I get, the more into my placement I get. You catching me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like being born again, bro, sees a lot. Like I see through my eyes. I talk through my throat. See what I'm saying? I feel through my feet. See what I'm saying? I taste with my tongue. I kiss with my lips. I eat with my teeth. I swallow, you know what I'm saying? I breathe through breathe with my lungs. I feel with my hands. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's a different vibe when you hear. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And you see, people always talking about getting away from the mind, getting away from the body. You dumb fuck. The universe is mental. How could you get away from the mind? You dumb piece of ass. Like, it don't even make sense. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. What the fuck are you, nigga? What are you? Well, I'm just light. Everything's light, you dumb rock. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think they own the song just because you acting dumb. Like, that's why niggas think they own, because you acting stupid. You think you smart. You fucking... I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. Then they want to go talk about alchemy, and the first principle is what? 7 hermetic principles is what? Oh, all is mental. All the universe mind, all is mental. So what the fuck are you if you're not the mind? And you know everything's one mind. Every life, all of creation is literally everything down to a blade of grass, and to me, you know what I'm saying? For like, it's all one being with multiple personalities. One mind. Your host body is just channeling a specific personality from that mind. And so you gonna sit here and tell me you not the mind, then what the fuck are you? That's another video. But yeah, nah, being born again is something serious, bro. Take that shit serious. Take your life serious. Take your place serious. Take your placement serious. Study who you were meant to be. Study who you are. Study who you already are and become them. That's why fuck saying meant to be, because you are already the person you are meant to be. You're just not accepting it. You know what I'm saying? You're not in acceptance of self. You are not in acceptance of love. You are not in acceptance of God. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? God is found through you. If you're not accepting of you, you are not accepting God. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Don't tell me that you know God and you don't know self. I'll spit on you. Blasphemous ass nigga, but serious. Y'all be talking big for no reason, fool. Talking about that you all in tune with God, that you this, that you that, that you holy. You don't know you don't even know what it means to be holy. You don't know what it means to have one mind. You don't know what that means. You scatterbrained as fuck. I can look at you and tell. I can tell by like the first 3 words out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I can tell by the way you carry yourself, your mannerisms. That person fucked up. Person fucked up. Talking about you born again because you got baptized. Flogging. You pagan. You fronting. You putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting on a show too. Shamans put on a show. I entertain life. I dance for life. I dance for the divine feminine. I dance for all. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm playing my role. It's like, imagine, like, look, you know how there's certain actors that play certain roles like over and over again in movies? That's because they're made for that role. That's how I am. I'm made for this role right here that I'm playing. At first, I was playing a different role. That's why I was moving weird. Because that's not my role. You feel me? Play your role. You ain't never heard someone say that. Play your role. Do your part. Know your place. It's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's me. I catch you.